hasn't gotten any better. Now Thursday. I was trying to get out on Monday.
Alright, well, got up this morning, real heavy cloud cover, saw a few goats where I've been seeing them. I think that group of 20 worked their way back to where I originally saw them 5 days ago now. So instead of going over there, found a way up the mountain behind my tent. Now I can overlook this other basin. Ton of country over here. Heck of a buy-in to look at it, but I mean, if goats were over here, I could maybe get down. It's super steep, just glaciers and boulders to get down. It'd be pretty sketchy, but I have a ton of country I can look at on this side too. Haven't seen any goats yet. Got up here, aired out, dried off, wind's whipping, so you got to throw your clothes on, but sun's out. I got the solar panel out, charging some things. First trip with the solar panel, and it's worked a lot better than I thought it would. I was pretty skeptical when I got it, but it's been awesome so far. In reach way more than I've been able to in the past. Usually I just shut it down all day and then send 1 or 2 at night to the family, let them know I'm okay. But this time I can text all day if I wanted to through the inReach, and as long as the sun's shining. Break out the spotting scope here after breakfast and keep searching with my binos, see what we can find. But happy I got over here. A couple days ago I tried to and failed. I was way down below and tried to circle around the mountain and just got cliffed out. Couldn't get around here. I wasn't gonna hike up to where I was last night. That's 7.5 miles round trip. And I've done that the past 2 days, so that's pretty brutal. I'm eating maybe 2,200 calories a day right now. So it's been 5 days of that. I can see my abs again. One cool thing is there's those big chimney peaks over there. And that third one back is the one that I shot my goat on last year. Almost to the peak of that. I was maybe 200 feet below the summit, 300 feet maybe. He was up there quite a ways. On this third peak closest, there's 3 goats walking around. Been glassing for about an hour, 2 hours now. The only other goat that I've seen is way over there. I'll keep an eye on him or her. It's too far away to tell. I can just tell it's one goat by itself. See what it does, if any more pop out. But ended up being 2 goats over there. I've watched them all day now, and they've not gotten any closer, and they've continued to work their way further and further away from me. They're over 3 miles away now. So I think I'm gonna pack it up, head back down to the lake, try that far side again where I've been seeing all the goats. Head back down to the tent. Well, that turned out to be an eventful last hour of the day. Hiked back over the mountain, came back down to the tent, and I was a couple hundred yards away and looked back, and there's 20 goats feeding on the mountain back here. There were 7. So I ran over here, got the rifle set up, got the camera set up, looking at them through the scope at 450 yards. I could tell one was a billy, but in the rifle scope, I didn't think it was that big or big enough. So I army crawled back down, grabbed the spotting scope, went back up, got a really good look at him, and I'm pretty sure there were 2 goats walked by the lake one of the first mornings I was in here, and I'm pretty sure it's those 2, and they're with 2 nannies. Oh man, 2 nannies and like 3 kids. So not what I'm looking for. I'm gonna pass on them. It would have been really nice though, because they're a lot closer to the tent than where I'm gonna have to go to shoot a goat. But I still got lots of time. Maybe that group of 20, it's probably these and then another 11 that I saw on the backside over here. I think they all came over together last night, and there is 1 billy in that group that I would shoot. So tomorrow I'll hike back over to my normal spot and sit over there all day and see if that other group shows up, and if they do, then I can get one of those nannies or one of those billies, and hopefully that big billy I've been watching for 2 days comes back down. I can get a shot at him. Well, go back to the tent, make some dinner. Gotta love August in Alaska. No shortage of bugs. Got up this morning, hiked back over to where I've been seeing those billies, that one for sure. He's not up in his perch anymore. This whole area was super cloudy yesterday, so I went up and over that mountain. Back over here today, that same group of goats was at the top of that one this morning. Came back over here, a little bit lower than where I was 2 days ago. Just came following them real slow over here, hoping to catch them on these ledges on the back side of this. Didn't see him, throw the binos up, and about a mile away down this valley and up the next one, I can see 13-ish goats. I'll break out the spotting scope and look. Hopefully they work back this way, because I don't think I can get over there. I know I can get over there, but there's no way I could get a shot at them. I'll watch them all day. Maybe there's another group of goats down below me, and this is a totally different group from the tracks that I found, but I'll just slowly poke around these edges today and see if I can see anything. Maybe there are some goats tucked underneath me somewhere. Just gotta wait and see. Been watching these goats all day. Took them like 6 hours, but they finally worked their way down into this creek bottom. There were 2 billies off to one side of this group, but they didn't come down. So now I'm just watching these nannies and kids play in the creek. slowly working its way across the bottom, coming right towards me. Come on. Need to get the gun set up. Keep coming, bud. Keep coming. I think it's gonna happen. We got to go down. Now the work begins. I was trying to use the pack to put the rifle on, and it's too steep of an angle. That wasn't working. So I grabbed a jacket and I crawled in this little hole and shot right down in there where that snow is down there between that V, about 100 yards in front of it. I don't think I can get down there tonight with the daylight. I'm like 3 miles from the tent. So unfortunately, I think I'm gonna have to let him stay there overnight, empty the pack in the morning, come back over and grab him. Because the way I'm gonna have to do it is I'm gonna have to drop down off this ledge that I'm on, circle around. I found a saddle that I'm pretty sure these goats were using to get down into that little valley below me, and then go down, cut them up, and get them all out in one go. So I can come over here with almost nothing in the pack, a little food, water, and the butcher and stuff, and then one long hike back to the tent. So I can't believe that happened. This area has just been kicking my butt. There's been no easy way to do anything in here. Crampons and hiking in snowpack and glaciers is the only way I've been able to get around. Otherwise, it's just solid granite. So I can't believe that he walked to me. It almost happened a couple nights ago, and I couldn't believe it then, and I got screwed, but go down. I think this is my 7th day on Kodiak, hiking around by myself, so couldn't be happier. I think he's a good goat. I know the bigger one went up and over, but I mean, I'm happy with any goat, especially on this trip. I was set on going home without a goat just for how things were going and how hard it is to get around. So I'm more than happy with this goat. It's been getting really cold at night, so I'm not too worried about it. I wish I could get down there tonight But the way back to the tent is pretty treacherous. I mean, it's steep glacier snowpack and it's dangerous. I don't mind staying up till 4 in the morning packing, but the route back is gonna be pretty terrible. So I'm gonna be cautious. I'm gonna let them lay overnight and then come back over in the morning and hike down there and get them. What a wild day. So before anyone judges me too bad for leaving that goat overnight without gutting him, it's already getting dark. I've been hiking for 30 minutes and this is what I'm hiking across. And I'm by myself and I'm mitigating risks. I'm not entirely comfortable hiking on this stuff all the time, which I have been because it's the only way to get around right now. And I don't want to do it in the dark. If I had 2 or 3 people with me, cutting the goat up would be going faster, the pack would be lighter. I'm just not willing to risk it right now. So I'm just gonna continue hiking back to the tent, but this is what I'm hiking on and hiking through. It's just glacial snowpack and you're kind of weaving your way in between all this granite. And sometimes I can find my tracks from the day before, but it's melting so quick that sometimes your tracks disappear. So, and I don't have tracks to get down to that goat. Last year I was hunting by myself, packing a goat down the mountain, and took a pretty nasty fall. And I just don't want to repeat that, and I'm just being as careful as I can. This is the 3rd time I've hiked up this path in the past 7 days. And on the first trip, these fissures behind me were hardly anything. They were just little divots. That's how much the snow is shifting and melting in the past week. Oh, that's why I'm leaving it the goat till tomorrow, is because I don't want to fall in one of these at night or get lost up in these granite fields that go everywhere, or slip and fall down one of these. So pretty crazy. Those things open up so quick up here. Next morning, 6:20 right now, out of the tent, up and moving. Sun's just starting to come up. I got another 20 minutes till sunrise. I'm gonna try and get over to the goat by 10. We'll see how close I can time that, but that way it's been sitting in that gully all night. No sun on it last night. Hopefully I can get there before the sun's beating down on it tonight. So I got some serious miles to cover, mountains to climb, but we're up and moving. We're at the tail end of it now. What a beautiful morning. Oh look, a glacier that I'm climbing. Let's go back to the sunset, or the sunrise. There we go, much better. Behind me is the saddle that I thought would be the easiest way down. And it's just a cliff. I've been coming down this. I can see the goat a couple hundred yards down below me, but it's probably going to take me 30 to 45 minutes to get down there because it's just this avalanche chute of granite. So we're getting there. But holy crap, is it steep, man. Goats live in some crazy country. I am very glad I didn't come down here last night because this has been crazy. There's a little bit of snowpack, but it's super sketchy to walk on because it's melting. And some of these spots are like 4-foot plus drops, so it's a little bit sketchy. Pretty sure this is the last one I got to get across though, so that's good. All right, I found him. Two and a half hours to get here and 3.25 miles. So it'll be a 7-mile day, pretty easy. The way back's gonna take me a while with this goat loaded up. Ended up being 422 yard shot, which is a poke, and it was almost straight down. I was up at the top of those cliffs up there, shooting straight down on top of him. I know it doesn't look too steep, but that's what I came down. That's what I got to go back up. Now, just for context, those boulders are the size of 12-person vans. Small sedans. Some of them are houses, so it's a heck of a climb. But if I can, once I get up out of that, then it's not too bad. Makes the best breakfast sausage. I'm almost out from the goat I shot last year, so I'm glad to be able to replenish the stock. Well, I believe this is day 7 that I've been out here by myself, and it's been a blast. It's been unbelievably difficult. Goats have been nowhere near the lake, any shooters anyway. It's been a ton of hiking, just brutal, but that's goat hunting, and that's why every goat that you put on the wall is a trophy in itself, because not a lot of people get to do it, and man, it is hard. It's almost 1, so I'm making really good time. I hope to get back to the tent by 6 or 7 tonight, and we'll see how long it takes. This first hill is going to be one of the worst, so I'm going to throw the pack on and get to sweating. All right, got her all loaded up. It's going to be one trip back to the tent. Just gotta get over this, and then there's 3 miles of hiking in front of me. Made it back to camp. Took me about 4.5 hours to get back. Took a few breaks, ate lunch and some snacks and stuff, so I was happy with that time. It was that first big cliff that I needed to get over that was the sketchiest part. That took me almost an hour to get up that. I was just going slow. I didn't want a repeat of last year. I took a pretty good spill with a goat on my back last year. Got some leftover scars from that one. I didn't want to repeat that. But back here at camp, took the goat over there, let the meat air out for probably an hour, and then I took it over and buried it in that glacial snow. Earliest I might be able to get picked up is tomorrow night, but probably the day after, so I just got a couple days to hang out, keep that meat cold. It's in an ice chest now, so I'm not worried about that at all. So now I'll just read a book, snack, charge some stuff up when the sun comes out, and relax. I haven't relaxed in a week, so it feels pretty good to just sit down and not have to worry about anything. I think it's pretty safe to say that I'm not going to be able to get picked up today. Hopefully they can get me tomorrow. But if not, I might be stuck here till Friday. That's another 4 days. Because there's a weather system blowing in. It's gonna get real nasty. A lot nastier than this. So hopefully tomorrow, but we'll see. Transportation company is gonna try and get me out this morning. That didn't happen. The weather has just gotten progressively worse, and it's supposed to get a lot worse in the next 2 days. So I think I'm gonna be here for a while. I have everything packed up. I'm just laying in an empty tent. Tent's the only thing that I had left because it's been raining all day. So I was waiting till the last minute to tear it down, and I'm glad I did, because cloud sealing has been on the lake all day. They couldn't get in here, so it might be at least 2 days more. It's Tuesday right now, Tuesday night. My flight home is scheduled for Friday morning, and I'm probably gonna miss that flight. I've still got food. I should be able to ration it. Might just be a little bit hungry, but I had enough for 12 days, and so I'm gonna be here the full 12 days. It's starting to look like, unless there's a break in the weather the next 2 days, which the forecast isn't showing it, but Kodiak, you never know. But I was a day too late with the goat. If I would have shot it a day earlier and got it back to camp a day earlier, I could have got out, but it's all good. Just keep reading books until all my batteries die. It's like I've been sleeping in a wind tunnel for almost 2 days now. It's this tent just reverberating the sound. This is pretty mild for what it has been. 3 a.m. it picked up and it was nasty. Tent's holding up. I didn't have to get up and restake anything, which was awesome, but definitely gonna be stuck here the rest of today, and most likely all of tomorrow. So today's Wednesday. We're just riding out the storm now. Got everything I could ask for on this trip to Kodiak.
better. Now Thursday. I was trying to get out on Monday. The storm might not break until later tonight, like 2 a.m. Might be 5 full days in the tent. Nice.
Today is the morning of day 13 on this trip. I brought enough supplies for 12. So I'm about to eat my last Snickers that I've been saving just for this day. Morning of pickup. Weather finally broke last night around 7:30 p.m. So transportation company can make it in this morning. They'll be here in about an hour. So I just got to tear down the tent, pack up the rest of my junk, and we'll be done with 2025 Kodiak goat hunt. I'm gonna have about 3 days to dry all this gear out and get it repacked because I'm about to go on a 3-week long moose hunt. So I'm gonna be scrambling. It went about a week longer than I thought it was going to. But that's okay. That's part of hunting Kodiak. You never know what's gonna happen. If you stuck around this long, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I'm more than happy to answer what I can or critique any of the stuff that I did. I'm happy to read them and reply and get some hints for some other hunters.
Oh, baby. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That is a bull of a lifetime, man.